Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Alt Tabbed here on the Eternal Alt. And guys, today we're back in DC Universe Online. Didn't have a lot of time today to do much of anything, and so I still need to run omnibus for the week, and so that is what we are going to do. All right, so let me go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do the stabilizer duo first. Might as well knock that off. All right, let's open that up. So yeah, I only get to play once, maybe twice a week. I do sometimes, if I remember, I will log on just to make sure I'm claiming daily rewards, but I don't really have time to get too deep into the game. I'm just kind of really enjoying playing DC. I'm still kind of enjoying that walk down memory lane, doing the stuff that I've missed being able to do. And this is definitely something I'm enjoying. Alright, let's hit him with that and that. I did do one thing I didn't think about telling y'all. We'll look at it when I get out of here. We'll just take the split personality, that works. So I did do one thing. I did go ahead and open up the mod system and stuff like that. And so coming through here, I do have access to a lot. So I've opened up all of these. I had several. The Destiny tokens, I was able to buy source marks because one of the things I'm hating is I didn't really have all this stuff built up. So I have bought all of these. Unfortunately, the part that sucks is these do expire. These here on the end, they do expire in a number of days, which honestly is a little bit aggravating that you have to keep re-upping those, but it's a sync. Basically, it's a sync back into your base stuff, so, or into your source marks, which if you're playing a lot doesn't really matter. If you're playing like I am, which is not just extraordinarily often, that does become a little bit annoying. All right, let's put that one on. And so with the base mods, the way that all works, you buy up all that, and then you come over here and you scroll down through and you can pick up tactical mods, which is what I got here. So since I have built a tactical mod, see I had the tactical mod max damage on my hands, and since I've replaced the hands, I now need to redo the tactical mod. And you can see I've got, anything that's got a socket, I've got it on there. Now, some things are not quite as worth it as others. There's some things that just there's some powers that don't have like a really good tactical mod to go with them, and in that case, you just take something. But any which way it goes, that's kind of how that works. You buy all that up, and then you're able to work with that. Let's go ahead. Let's say I'm supposed to run 3 solos / duos. Let's run solo. I do not mind running solos. Oh boy. I hate these.
Prepare to witness these moments.
And now I get turned into Circe. Lovely.
A little birdie told me that the Amazons preparing to attack Gotham City. I can't let them do that. Without resisting, I'll request an honest apology and proof
All
that
right.
she needs
I
me.
do kind of remember the combo actions there. I do not remember what all these powers do.
Avoid direct combat in certain situations. This should make minds interesting.
Alright, we did that one.
Yes, on your knees.
Alright, hit them. Alright, hit that one.
A simple but effective trick.
Little sabotage there. Alright, took them out. Going around here.
You'll never win this.
Oh, might as well go ahead and take these two out here. I'm gonna have to anyway. Oh yeah, that's the Circe doppelganger. Okay.
I will
See if we can back them up any. Alright. That's martial arts dual wielding now. We'll just take a source mark. Alright.
surrender to your better. My bestiamorph, will it?
Alright. Took that one. I'm just kind of punching through whatever they're doing, you know.
You can't defeat a goddess. Not stop.
Okay. Let's pitch those in there. All right.
Seriously, Amazon
Yeah.
threw a lot of effort to ensure your own imprisonment.
Always wins.
Okay. And more of these guys.
You can't defeat a goddess. My beastie horse will exterminate. Resist me if you dare. For this. Satisfied yet, Hippolyta? Or do you have more champions for me to face?
Let us see how you fare against your final opponent.
All right.
On your knees.
Ooh. All right. Let's see.
Very well, Agent. You may join the Amazon advisor. Come, there is still planning to be done.
All right, another headline down. Let's see. Run a duo just to do something a little different. We shall see what we end up with.
I'm glad you've come. I need your help with taking the spark of light out of the central power battery. But there's an army of orange lanterns between here and there. We cannot allow the spark's light to fade. Oh, and don't worry about Sinestro. This time he's on our side.
If you're finished, Jordan, we should move on. Or have you already forgotten how quickly the spark siphons your ring's power?
I can tell this is gonna be fun.
Oh, is it that way?
Is that Sinestro?
Okay, so I can't remember which way it is.
Sinestro, you missed the old days.
Even if I did, reminiscing is pointless.
This is a water one.
Beware, another fool driven by greed.
And I'm somewhat unsure.
Alright, let's see what we can get done here.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Alright, we'll take that. Okay.
My range power's already low. I need to use that charging station.
I'll keep this door sealed. First, let's go to the replica station.
And bright as day, and black as night. Beware my power. Green Lanterns.
Another orange lackey. Prepare yourselves. They're coming through.
Look at that. The century leaders found Cheetah.
And Cheetah there. Her. Alright. What are you doing? Don't we go around the outside?
Before we go in there, we need a plan.
All right. That is the possible downside to duos. This person may have never run this mission.
Spark hold me back. That's why I'm
Although
giving
with
it
all
to
the
you.
junk they got on them, I
Are
would
you sure that's wise,
seriously
Jordan?
doubt that.
We don't have time for whys. Besides, I trust our friend. The spark will stay lit.
Just hurry up.
You're going to feel a surge of energy, but don't worry. They will beware your power.
Okay, time for a little ambush here.
All right, here it goes.
My range charge is low.
Mine too. I'm ready to try
All right.
Ion needs all the willpower he can get.
Now I realize I had not gotten through that, but okay. And we'll take the Conqueror's Pauldrons. And I've... Oh. And they were gone. Oh well, I had to try to... I was trying to get to the salute and couldn't get there. All right, one more. Let's just run a solo. It'll probably be as easy. Star Labs Facility Challenge. Is that what I saw? All right.
Lexport forces are invading the facility.
Oh, yeah.
Turret reinitializing. Next target.
off. Say, I thought somebody was hitting me from behind, and they were.
Core is jamming me out and hacking the turret control consoles inside Star Labs.
Repeat, code
Use the
red.
consoles to revert them back. You definitely want those on your side.
I'm gonna tell you guys, this game is not an everyday game for me anymore, but I'm gonna tell you, playing it a time or two a week, it's just fun enough for me to go, man, I look forward to playing it the next time.
Turret reinitialized. Let's go collaborative.
Okay. Go around the outside here. There's sometimes, yep, one of them dudes. Alright.
LexCorp forces are invading the facility.
They're invading the facility.
There are 3 EMP pulsars around the lab. I'll distract Luther. You set one off. That'll temporarily short out his armor. Then we both attack.
All
Counting
right.
on you to have my back. You know I'll have
So
yours.
we got the pulsar there. That's the one when he puts up his little shield. We got to knock it down.
Business, you self-righteous alien.
Your attack on Star Labs ends now, Lex. You don't own these exabytes or Star Labs research. You need those to defeat Brainiac.
All right. Let's see. I can go to that one. So he's tough right now. I'm fixing to hit him with this. Knocks his shield out. What's his do? Dadgummit. Turn on him. Thank you. Darn. Wasted a lot of time there.
Hurry. Lex is on.
Now, in all technicality, I don't really have to break his shield to beat him, but it does make it a little faster.
Damn, those EMPs are playing havoc with my defensive systems.
The EMPs
All right,
are
knocking it off.
Must defeat Lex before the EMP field is purged.
Arc Shard's a
I have
good
plenty of
one.
things to do to trade punches with you and your flunky, Superman.
Yeah, it's a decent piece of gear, so.
You did it. Lex doesn't like to take no for an answer. But so long as you and I are here, he has no choice. Great work. And thanks.
All right.
Super.
Okay. There we go. Let's see. So I'm quickly going to go ahead. That was a DPS piece. That's a DPS piece. Put that down there. Cult dining table. Okay, subblock number 8, box palette. Ooh, retribution. What's my mask? It goes up to 95. I should be able to get a good DPS mask out of that. Alright, let's go trade that in, or put that on, I should say. So now I need a new head and hands. And so this is something you got to kind of keep up with as you're going. Alright, let's go helmet. So... I don't remember what my power is there. Whoops. I can't remember the name of it. It's just, I don't play enough to remember. Circuit breaker. Whoops, I did not mean to take that off. So, circuit breaker. I need whatever gives me some circuit breaker boost. And I do not see any. Thought I had that. Okay, well, we'll energize voltaic bolt then. And then back to inventory. Whoops. Okay, it did not go on there. Okay. Oh my goodness, if you... Helps if you grab the right thing. There we go. Alright, that's going to put us back into on duty. And we need to omnibus an alert and a raid. Okay, so we're going to go to Mournful Mogo. Not sure how long it'll take for me to get into a mission. That's kind of the downside of what we're doing here.
Protection. Set up fortifications and take down any hostiles in the area.
Hey there. Hope you're up for fighting zombies because there's a bunch of them out there, and we can use all the help we can.
We have been tasked with the defense of evacuating refugees. They must be protected from Necron's forces, if possible.
Oh my.
Necron's forces have corrupted many among the dead and the
Where
living.
Necron goes,
a giant
Black Hand
lesh
is soon to
stalks the
follow.
land.
Have
in the
mercy.
depths
They're
of
asking us to do a lot.
His former master.
Alright, Owen Sign Cells. This is an old one I used to run quite often.
What took you so long? Brainiac's attack on the emotional spectrum has done a number on the central power battery of Oa and caused a bunch of fractures in the science cells. The main containment door over there lost power and the prisoners are busting out of the joint. I need you to hold them off while I power it back up.
Alright then.
Power at 75%.
There we go.
Losing power to all science cells.
Alright, let's see. Right Right now, we're just basically clearing this every time they pitch a few at us.
Science cell power at 25%.
Malfunction. Science cell inertial restriction field reversed.
Prisoner 31719. Vice.
Ah, Vice. Yeah, that's kind of hard to decide. I mean, that's a healer mask. It's probably going to be pretty good. I'm not sure what my healing side looks like at the moment, but
Science cell lock malfunction. Repair console to
I would think 104 would be pretty solid for the kind of general CR I'm at right now. At the moment, my intention, just so you guys will know this coming up, my intention is to kind of slow down the amount
detention level
of these playthroughs I'm putting on at the moment. Partially just because of time, but also I want to spend a little time and work on some of my thoughts on gaming. And that's it's kind of hard to do that when I'm trying to push myself to make sure I record, a video for every other day. And so that's kind of what I'm gonna start doing. I don't know how long it will take. I want to do nicely. I want to do some pretty nicely edited content on this, and I have plenty of thoughts when it comes to MMOs, gaming, and all that good stuff. And so I want to be able to put that out there in the world. And so if you notice that I don't end up keeping up the extra day here and there, if it goes 3-4 days before you see another playthrough video, that will be why. I will be working on trying to get that content going. I don't know that I should even be recording the Let's Plays. I mean, a few people are watching them, but content like this is really probably better in a streamed format. My only problem is it's hard for me to find a solid time to constantly or consistently do that, and so I'm gonna take that just because it's got a style I want to pick up. I picked up a few angelic pieces, and so in my mind I'm thinking, well, if I pick up that angelic piece, that would be closer to possibly another feat.
Science cell security breach detected. Alpha lanterns alerted.
And of course the Alpha lanterns come flying in here. But yeah, I don't know if I could figure out sometime where I know I could consistently stream, I would just stream. The problem is to be a streamer, you really have to make sure your content goes on the same, roughly the same time every day, every week, every whatever. And that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard for me. Life's just super busy. And maybe this channel is not something I can provably ever get off the ground. And if that's the way it is, then so be it. Maybe I have bypassed my time on YouTube. Maybe it's gotten past me. But right now I still feel like I've got something to contribute, something to share. Okay. Come on.
Malfunction. Science cell inertial restriction field reversed.
Prisoner 000001. Chrono released.
For millennia, I have remained in that cell to rot. The Guardians, their core. All of you will pay.
Gotta love him. Oops, a little early. Gotta let him get there.
Command override. 7, 2.
Oh, that's right. He reprograms the manhunters.
Long before the Guardians created the rings, I was the first to harness the power of will. I was the one that gave birth to it all. Behold my gauntlet!
All right. Well, that went fast. I didn't even get turned around. How do I do like the magic runes? But right now I need some gear.
Prison breaks under control, and Lantern Gardener sends his eloquent thanks. It looks like a couple prisoners
is that
escaped,
going
but Core will
to...
track them down. Oracle out.
Okay. Oh, I see. Those are weeklies. And another ops alert. Okay. I'm sure all this makes sense to people that play this all the time. Whoops, I did not mean to sell the exo material. I'm trying to remember not to do that. All right. And we will step out of there. And one thing left to do. Now, obviously, I don't know how I'm going to end up doing all those mournful this and all these hundreds and stuff like that. I just don't play enough to be able to pull this off on a consistent basis. But let's see that right there. All right, let's go ahead. We will omnibus. We'll get set up for the omnibus. All right, and we'll just go do something until the thing pops, because that's really all I know to do. And all I know to do is just go, whoops. Oh boy, Inner Sanctum. This one could be interesting. Older raid. When you got a bunch of people that don't like to work together, this can get downright interesting. But we'll see. All right, healer I am.
This is Batman. Oracle's told me how you fought through the defenses. The Batcave is
okay.
This is a crisis. Brainiac has reactivated Brother Eye and is using his information to hack into the Batcomputer.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Alright. And we'll just kind of slide through in my 1, 2, 3, 4 combination here. Oh yeah. Loving it. this way. There was a time you would not even consider running this without at least 2 healers, and nowadays it's just kind of there we go. Alright. Almost lost somebody. Looks like they hit their soda before they died, but I mean, so when it comes to healing in this game, you don't have to lock on to somebody, which is great. I mean, you just kind of stay in the action, and really what you're watching for is just the health bars. Now, the problem is you have line of sight, and if you don't meet the line of sight, well, you can't heal. And so that person, even though I was throwing heals, I was not around them, and so I could not heal them. And when it's kind of it's a symptom of older games like this where people don't really, pay super close attention to what's going on, and so they don't always stay together. Quantum. There be a quantum. Okay. Oh, there we are. Darn. Got myself all turned around. I'm also trying really hard to stay where I'm getting stacks on people. One of my artifacts allows me to put stacks on people that I'm healing with the group heal, and so if they get below a certain amount, that thing will pop, and the stacks will turn into a quick heal to try to get them back up to level. Or back up to their full health. Ah, yes, this thing. Oh yeah, dropping got my nuke too. All right, so something's happening there. Oh yeah, there we go. Now the thing that makes water so easy at this is I could drop 2 pools and basically just stand there with my thumb up my rear end until they got done, until they needed to be refreshed. But as you can see, like literally no line of sight issues. I am just working a 2-button combo, waiting for something bad to happen. And if something bad happens, I can be reactionary and end up throwing a big heal or even the big group heal which also, by the way, has a kind of a trigger point on it as well. Zip out of there. So I've thrown shields on. It looks like our controller has gone ahead and used his 8-person shield. I am not in that bad a condition right now. I don't really care about that. Don't really care about that.
Keep moving. Catwoman is securing the area ahead.
That could be interesting. Okay. So far not too bad. Everybody's staying mostly together. Got an occasional one or two that kind of like to run off, but it hadn't been bad at all. I got you. I got you, Tomley.
Facility. The visitor will be pleased. Now activating system control. Executive command. Live fire.
I only had about an hour today, and it looks like we're going to be able to get done with what I need to get done today. I hope you guys liked the Warframe a couple of days ago. It's a game I'm very interested in playing. I may, whenever I get tired of either this or Forever. Forever would probably be the most likely for me to get tired of first, just because the gameplay loop's kind of repetitive, and the fact that, you know, if I punch too many commands at one time, it can drop into that borderless window, which drives me up the wall. Oh gosh, somebody is out of range. Somebody's out of range. I need to get them. Hey, guys, don't wander off. I can't heal people that are... There we go. I got him. See, somebody's gone ahead, now they're starting this up. And so that's part of the problem. The healing part I could have done better, though, down that hallway. I could have been flying, and that would give me more line of sight. And obviously more line of sight is better. Alright.
I've learned my lesson. This is the last time I try to break into the Batcave. Hey,
everybody at the same time. You got this, you got this.
Computer behind me. Brother Eye is blind without it.
Alright. And then we'll see that person's already going around the corner.
Here, I thought
Let's see. Yeah, that Sano or whatever, or Kano, is like running into the enemies. Gotta let the tank take them. I mean, that's what tanks are for. They're there to take damage, draw aggro off of the other players. When you don't let them do their job, bad things tend to happen.
Security is compromised. Unit Zeta moving to full lockdown posture. Support drones
All right,
now active.
we'll drop the drones in.
Downloading program update.
forgot how long some of these raids are.
Executing. Visitor program
I
integration
mean,
started.
by the time I stopped playing, if a raid took more than about 10 minutes, people lost their minds. That and
Brother Eye is gaining strength. He's bypassing my
it's
data
105 piece. It's,
meet me in the inner sanctum now.
I don't really have any weapons though. Although I probably should have taken dead gun. I should have taken it because of the style. I wasn't really. You kind of. I don't know that I really had a bad answer to either one of those, but thinking about it with the styles are a lot more uncommon. Because, you know, you're going to get weapon boxes here and there. But I haven't had a new weapon, I don't think, in a while, so. Let's see. Oh, he's fighting that guy. Oh crap, where's the healer? Where's the tank? 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 Let me get up there. Hi, found you. Yep, tank was fighting on his own. Not a whole lot of coordination going on. But it's a low level raid. I mean, the mechanics are not ridiculous. It's just you need people to kind of stay together. All right. Oh, there we go. Killed them faster than they could apparently spawn. So let me get up here. I know better. I know I need to be up where I can have a better chance of being in the line of sight. See if we can. Yeah, I mean, somebody's already way in the other side of this. Trying to catch up to them.
Ready?
Ready together? I'm gonna start it.
All that remains is accessing the security relays for a full wipe of the system. I'm relying on you to keep Brother Eye distracted. Get ready. I'm opening the doors. Now.
Oh, I think I completely forgot what I was thinking. So when I get tired of either this or Forever, which more likely will be Forever first, just because the gameplay loop, you know, it's not pushing me into much of anything. I haven't really done any group content, and it doesn't, you know, there's just so many features missing. It'll probably be the one that I end up getting tired of first, but I may just leave it with like DC and Warframe for a little bit.
Take out his terminals on the walls while I distract him.
Because I kind of want to, I want to dig a little bit back into Warframe. It was kind of nice playing that, something different that I haven't played in a while. And so I may end up doing that for a bit. I'm also still playing. Oh gosh, I'm also still playing Final Fantasy 14. That was my own fault. But yeah, I'm still playing Final Fantasy 14, just not on camera. And I kind of discovered that I need a game that does not get recorded. I need something I can just, without really having to spend much time thinking about, without having to really spend a whole lot of time thinking about, okay, I can't do this or I can't do that because I need to record it or whatever. So to me, on that, I need to kind of keep a game for myself. And I guess it turns out to be kind of lucky that just so happens to be the game that nobody really seemed all that interested in watching. So, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of slow the content down a little bit, probably, especially when I've got like an idea in mind for a video, and I do have actually a video I'd like to talk about because why am I not picking up a time? Why am I not getting him? Why am I not getting him? Why am I not getting him? Where is he? Why am I not getting him? Why is he not getting healed? Surely. Why am I not getting Tom and I'm not even sure, Adam Anomaly? Why am I not getting his heals? Is he outside the door? Hey, I'm looking. I'm not seeing him. Yeah, he's outside the door. So is he fighting a... I guess he's outside the door. I don't see him in here. I guess it don't do me any good to try to heal him. I've been sitting here spamming my strongest solo heal, and it's not touching him. I mean, is that what it is? I guess he's fighting outside. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, alrighty then. just hate that because I keep seeing a health bar, and a low health bar just unnerves me. Yeah, I think it's him behind the door. I just don't have a way to do anything about it. Which is funny because that means we're not getting the toughness bonus from not having a tank. It would technically be better for us considering the situation if he were to turn his tank form off, his tank stance off, and let us get the toughness bonus. They have what they call a rollless buff in this, just in situations where if you don't have a tank, or if you don't have a healer, or if you don't have a controller, they do some buffs for you to kind of make up a little of that. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna hurt me, dude. You ain't gonna hurt me. Alright. I've actually hit Brother Eye at this point. Now I've got to actually... Alright, let's hit some shields, make sure everybody's... Yeah, our controller is like big time into shielding. So I haven't even really had to use mine. Heart shard. See, that's like a real... I need the gear piece on that one.
Let's hope it keeps this time.
You and your allies have not one here, Creator. I am everywhere. I have easily evaded your security wipe. Activate
Is there not a...
Night's Eye.
Huh, do they not have a dance anymore? No, they don't. I don't see it. Well, that's some bull crap. Oh yeah, they took that mess out for their little emote system, I'm sure.
I needed. Your end is inevitable.
I'm back. When Brother Eye did his whammy, the communication relay flared and shorted out my whole system. Wait. Where's Batman? You have to go after him. We can't let him be taken by Brainiac. I'll disable the force field. Just give me a second.
There is no reality.
All right.
With
Yeah, we'll go out of that.
You go.
Ended up
As soon as this is down.
so damage. The only one that healed anywhere close to me was the tank, and he was atomic, and that's part of what they do. So yeah, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Alright, so we've done that. So let's go warp menu back to the House of Legends, because we need to go talk and get to, I think, Rip, isn't it Rip Hunter that does those? I need to talk to him and get our stuff. Nope, it's not Rip. There, Steve Trevor, got it.
Glad you're on our team this time.
But yeah, that'll get me those. Let's see. I really don't know what to take here, y'all, for the extra stuff, because I'll never do enough to do it, and then I ended up getting that. It did get me through one of the deals. So omnibus reward caches. Basically running the omnibus with as little as I play, it'll allow me just to kind of keep refilling, and that's really all it's going to mean to me, is it'll let me refill. Let's see, refill those. Let's see, I got that. So Yeah, trinket. Got it. I didn't realize that that was a trinket, but that's fine. I looked at it and just saw a ring, and I didn't really look closely, which is okay. But the thing about that is that trinket does, it's bigger than the 55 of the utility belt, and so that's the one that will get used for that slot because it's on the utility belt. So the buff trinket will get me that, and so yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. It's got me up to a level 100 healer, or I should say a CR 100 healer. All right, let's go to base. And then we'll kind of get this all wrapped up here. I do not know if I'll come back with Warframe or if I'll come back with, or if I'll be coming back with Forever in the next one. We'll just kind of have to see what I end up deciding to do. Is healer the one I need the most? Yes. Yes, badly. We'll be doing brawling, and then we will take the healer side. Oh yeah, plus 45, and yeah, we'll take that. Let's see. I'm not gonna. Let's go ahead and see. There's some other stuff I could probably use to up here. Yeah, so I'm still working with like a 48 necklace. I've still got a 54 ring. I'm just working with head, hands. Hands I could use. Head. And feet. Don't really need feet. Let's go omnibus reward cache here. Well, there you go with feet. That got that one. Ooh. Gotta take the better piece. Collect those. And well, there's a belt. Yeah, dressed in 7. We'll take it. I'll work on the healer side this time. Where'd my belt go? Now, I know. Oh, cool. Got another feet from a base item. I'll throw this down here. I need to keep all this together in another spot. Let's see. Oh, it was not a belt. It was a headpiece. And that is why I should learn to read. Okay. Scarian planner. That looks like some DPS side stuff there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh yeah, that shot me way up there. So again, once you've done all this, you got to go back and get components. So I know I replaced helmet. I replaced weapon. Ooh. And I replaced feet, I know. Is there anything else? Yeah, feet, head, weapon. And, you know, it doesn't cost you anything to keep picking them up. It's fine. Group transducer, that's a pretty big one there. Boy, am I working with that low end? Why is that one not on? Strange. Okay. Is that not healer roll? That is not I'm a little confused as to what I have done there. Well, I mean, it's fine. It's going to work, but absorption, that's the shield. Let's just take the heal. I have no problem regenerating power at all. And then the feet. I usually take Tumbling Master. It helps you roll out of some damage and stuff. It's slightly useful. So we will do that. So now I'm 110. So the other one, I've got a DPS ring on apparently that I did not intend to have on. All right, let's see. So that's going to be a little more powerful. It's sad that the feet is so bad on that would be better. But I do have feet I can throw on there, so no biggie. All right, let's go ahead. Put that on there. Oh, wait a minute. I need to do feet, don't I? I need to do some feet. I could probably do a head too. No, head's not going to get beat by anything I've got. I've got feet, head, and hands. What's the hands? Hands are pretty good. So really, feet's about the only thing I can do that's going to help me. Is that showing me healer? I'm not on the healer side. I'm on the DPS side. There we are. Okay. Man, so many of these I need. It's just unreal. We'll do the thrall. That's fine. Okay. Poof, there we go. All right, guys, there you have it. That's going to call a close to this episode of Alt Tabbed. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to come back with on the next one, but I'm really thinking about kind of diving a little deeper just into Warframe for a little bit. Still throwing in some Forever in there or DC even when I do that. So we'll just see. It all really depends, as I've told you many times. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling in the moment, and that's what I do, because that's the eternal alt. That's the whole thing. You get itchy feet, you go try something else for a little while. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So, guys, if you like this kind of content, hit the like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And, of course, guys, as always, I'll see you on the next alt.